There's a lot of evidence showing that a well-protected piece of land or piece of ocean that's legally secure and that has at least some level of enforcement to minimize, poor practices or unsustainable harvesting or anything like that, that is a really, really key way to protect critical species from extinction and ensure that ecosystems are thriving. So a simple act of protecting a piece of land, you may not actually need to do much more other than protecting it. Nature has a way of looking after itself if the pressures are taken off it. So national parks all around the world are so crucially important because they're the highest level of protection that you can get in any country, whether that's in Singapore or whether it's in Indonesia or Australia or America or wherever it might be. National parks are kind of like the pinnacle. So the Nature Conservancy has these amazing donors around the world who are interested in expanding the area of national parks around the world. And so they come to us and they say, we've got, that's 2 million or 5 million or 20 million, whatever the number is, that we want to invest in national parks. And in my home country in Australia, they come to us and we've got a database of areas that are really important but are not yet part of national parks. They're often adjacent to a national park. And so we then sit down with the government and say, hey, we've got a generous donor who's interested in helping you expand the area of your national park. And this property next door is going to come on the market soon. We know it's going to come on the market. And so we kind of broker this deal where we connect the government, which has an inclination to want to expand the protected area, the private landowner who wants to sell, and the generous donor who's willing to put money on the table, and we broker the deal. And then the day after the whole deal is done, the national park has been expanded. Our job is kind of done. We move on to the next one. It's a very clean and efficient way to achieve conservation outcomes.